There we go. Okay. There you go. I think everything should be good to go. Alright. Yeah. I think everything should be alright. Hello YouTube. We are going to be playing Nightreign, maybe Subnautica, probably Subnautica later. But I figured before that, wanted to cover something that is important to me. This is a video called Male Body Standards Out of Control by Josh Brett on YouTube. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. It's not a long video, 10 minutes, 30, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and watch this. Hopefully the volume's gonna be okay. I'm honestly not sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and watch.
For men, today's standards of muscularity are fucking obscene.
We used to aspire to be like Brad Pitt from Fight Club, and now because of this incessant drive of consumer capitalism, this incessant permeation of our brains subconsciously with social media algorithms.
Physique inflation is very real.
And it seems to be happening at an accelerating rate.
And fitness enthusiasts
Yep.
are concerned.
We are led like sheep into the slaughter to ever more muscular and lean physiques.
To the point where a great physique 10 years ago can be considered average or even bad by today's standards.
Mike
Yeah,
Chang,
yep.
Scott Herman, Jeff Nippard, their natural status used to be perceived as highly questionable. Today, people are calling them average.
Follow the science-based guys. Why is it that you remain so mediocre, yet you know so much?
A shift we can see in Baywatch.
I always find that so interesting, this fucking guy. I think Jeff did press charges, right? For those who don't know, he attacked Jeff Nippard unprompted because Jeff made a video responding to this. Yeah. I'm calling Natty guys mediocre. Meanwhile, this guy I'm pretty sure is on juice and Jeff isn't, so of course he's gonna be quote unquote mediocre.
So mediocre, yet you know so much.
A shift we can see in Baywatch, Marvel movies, amongst modern superheroes, reality TV shows, and suspiciously muscular Netflix teenagers.
Can you rate this
Yeah,
one?
suspicious.
10. Can't see him.
Fucking that pisses me off so much. This is literally like dad bod. Literally on steroids. Has been training since what? He was a teenager. He's like 20, probably 26 or something here. I don't know. It pisses me off so much that people seriously think that this is a dad bod of any sort.
10. Can't see him. Oh.
What is wrong with you? You think this is a dad bod? Have you
Fucking
seen
great.
what most dads actually look like in the real world?
Experts are worried.
Yep.
It's an issue that's trickling down from the bodybuilding world. An illusion, driving many to shortcuts.
Hot take, but I think guys being a little overweight like this is attractive. What?
Male body
Overweight.
dysmorphia is on track to overtake female body dysmorphia within about 2 decades.
So why are experts worried?
That's
Well, it's getting a
17.
lot worse. And how did we end up in this position?
Is that what a man looks like?
Fight Club was a pivotal film on the turn of the century. People wanted to look like this. Impressive, but also realistic.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Back then, performance enhancers carried a heavy stigma.
Take steroids and eventually everyone will see you for what you really are. A fake, a fraud, an asterisk.
But in bodybuilding, they became essential. Each year, competitors pushed to get bigger and leaner, no matter the cost. From Steve Reeves to Jay Cutler, the look became more extreme. So everyday people turned to Hollywood physiques for inspiration. Hugh Jackman, Chris Evans, Henry Cavill. But the extreme standards of bodybuilding had already begun to trickle into the mainstream.
There comes a day where being average, being mediocre, is just sickening to you.
Video blogs blew up,
Yes.
then Instagram. focusing the attention on the visual. Fitness wasn't just about health anymore, it was about aesthetics. And this marked the rise of the fitness influencer.
And I just want to share my experiences and advice of what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me.
More and more influencers joined the scene, but it was ultimately the most impressive looking.
Oh my god. Bro, for a second I thought this was Ray William Johnson. Is it not? No, it's not. I think it looks like some white guy that like made his skin darker. Aziz? I don't think I've ever seen this guy or heard of him. I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever seen him. Jesus Christ, this is what YouTube used to look like. Is it really? That's crazy.
Ultimately the most impressive looking, that rose to the top. Genetic outliers, with many suspected of taking shortcuts to get ahead.
Guys like Mike O'Hearn and Simeon Ped, those guys aren't natural, but yet they claim they are, and so they also stand out.
The demand for more impressive reflected in Hollywood. With the remaking of Baywatch.
It's actually so dumb too how shameless people like Mike O'Hearn are. Like seriously trying to claim that he's like 50 something. I mean, good for him that he looks this good, but to try and claim that he's natural. And also the fact that like I remember seeing some clip of him saying that he was denying that people who are older eventually have their testosterone like naturally being lowered. But I mean, we've known that for a while, and he fucking tries to deny that for some reason. It's honestly, would seriously be ashamed of himself.
Claim they are, and so they also stand out.
The demand for more impressive physiques was reflected in Hollywood, with the remaking of Baywatch and progression of Chris Hemsworth, Zac Efron, and Hugh Jackman. But people began calling actors out for secretive steroid use.
Reporter Greg here, reporting the news. The Rock's
What the fuck?
Hello, wake up and smell the freaking coffee.
This kindled the demand for humbleness, honesty, and transparency. So a new type of influencer emerged.
I am sick of fake influencers.
But some people started being a little too transparent.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to teach you some steroid maths.
Perhaps normalizing and glorifying steroid usage. It
fuck
became
is this guy?
and more accessible, which led to a sharp rise in young users.
I actually didn't know how bad, because I knew it was bad when I started going to the gym. Like I've heard of how things are. But then I go to the gym, and the first day that I'm there, I'm looking around and I see like 5 people that are just like, yeah, that person is on steroids. And the sad thing is, they don't even look good. That's the sad thing. Like I don't want to be rude, but it's clear that they're on steroids because they have all of the symptoms. They're red for no reason. They have acne, like horrible acne. It honestly looks. It doesn't even look like necessarily that they work out. Like they clearly do in some way. But what it looks like is, it looks like they have like an extra layer of skin. And like their voice is like a full octave deeper than it really should be. Like it's so bad. There was one guy I saw, and he looked good. He looked actually really good. But he had an injection site on the back of his arm and it was bleeding. And he just kept checking himself out in the mirror, like right in front of the dumbbells. I just remember seeing that and just being like, Jesus Christ. He looked like he was 30, which probably means he was like 20. Because steroids do that to you, they make you look older. And hopefully he thinks it's worth it, but I highly doubt it, that he's happy with himself even though he looks really, really good. God knows how long he's going to continue to do that. Well, it just sucks that people go to the gym. Like I started going to the gym because I wanted to look good, I'm not gonna lie. But I found out that I just like going to the gym. I like lifting weights. And looking at my family, I'm lucky enough that my family, I haven't had like any major deaths. So I have, like, my grandparents are still in my life, my mom, uncles and everything. Everyone's still there, but they're getting older, obviously. And so seeing them slow down, like, my mom kind of has a hard time walking, my grandparents can barely walk. Grandfather can't even walk without a walker anymore. And I just look at that and I'm like, I want to have a kid one day. And I do not want to be physically incapable of being there for them. I don't ever want to look the way that they do. No, I mean, not that they look necessarily bad, but they are, again, they're older. I want to be able to go for like hikes in my 70s, you know, in my 80s. So that's why I've been training. It shifted from just wanting to look good to I plan to do this for the rest of my life, and it sucks that so many people are like, yeah, I'm probably not even gonna want to be alive to my 70s, so I'm just gonna look good through my like 20s and 30s. Okay, you're not gonna feel that way when you're having a heart attack at, you know, age 33. So I guess good luck.
That's why I went viral originally in short form, because nobody ever thought about posting videos of them injecting steroids and then working out.
Fucking Toby.
Without a doubt, the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Some influencers began to use Photoshop and camera tricks to stand out.
These aren't the only people in the industry doing this. Check your newsfeed. If you follow a lot of fitness people, I guarantee you will find more that are doing this now that you're made mentally aware of it.
This became such a problem. The Instagram versus reality subreddit gained over 1 million followers, exposing many people for using filters and tricks.
Do I even need to draw the lines to show this is edited?
The more people watched trained the algorithm.
I think that guy has the problem, right? Look at his nipples. He has, I think it's called gynecomastia. He has to be on something.
The more people watched trained the algorithm, so social media learned exactly how to keep you scrolling. Now, if you ask ChatGPT for the average male that goes to the gym regularly, you're presented with this.
There's nothing average about this body for a 35 to 40-year-old male who
not even
goes
close.
to the gym regularly.
It worked this out from the internet, where edited and optimized bodies aren't rare, they're the standard. Body dysmorphia is becoming a cultural aesthetic as opposed to a mental health issue. To many, natural doesn't even look normal anymore, as highlighted by the recent trend, showing long-time lifters revealing their physiques in natural light, only to face brutal criticism. This is what 8 years of training looks like. Achievable in 1 year. This is 13 years
People are
of
so stupid.
13 years. You can easily achieve this in 2 to 3 years.
Says someone that probably has never even gone to the gym. I mean, I can't tell, like, I'm assuming this is one of them. Like, I'm guessing it's the one on the left here. I mean, I hate to break it to that guy, but chances are, yeah, he has never even gone to the gym. If you seriously think that there's achievable, like, this level of definition and stuff, this level of muscle in 2 to 3 years, you've never set foot at a gym, probably never at a park, probably never at the beach. You don't go out. You are seriously, like, you are just seriously stupid. You are actually, like, I don't even care about being mean. You are actually stupid if you think that that's achievable in 2 to 3 years.
We're talking about bodybuilders here.
I personally don't think it's surprising that so many younger people are taking a metric fuckload of anabolic steroids.
No.
Yeah, or some worry about physique inflation. Others argue we're glorifying obesity. To understand what's really happening,
kind of are.
We need to look at the data. Is the average man actually getting fitter? The average American is 5'9", 200 pounds, with a 40.5-inch waist, putting body fat between 20 and 30%. Obesity is on the rise. The average American eats around 3,500 calories a day and takes just 4,800 steps. No wonder health span is falling. In fact, 1 in 4 people can't do a full squat, and 1 in 3 can't manage a single push-up, according to a UK fitness report. But the average fitness enthusiast is likely more muscular, thanks to better information, equipment, and resources.
Yeah.
A good thing, since the fitness industry has made things easier. If we look to powerlifting data, the average bench is somewhere around 250 to 300 pounds, squat 350 to 400,
pretty good.
and deadlift 425 to 475 pounds. But those are trained competitive athletes. It's like comparing your reading speed to someone in a book club. The average 5K time for men, around 29 minutes. And that's only amongst those fit enough to sign up to a race. Here's what the average American man looked like in 2011. The truth is, the average person looks nothing like the physiques that we're constantly being shown online. It's becoming rarer for people to maintain a healthy weight. And it's this stark, widening contrast that experts are worried about.
How old are you?
16.
16? But are you out of your knowledge?
Jesus.
Wow, I respect the honesty, bro.
He looks 25.
Today, There's more teenagers doing steroids than ever before. People who have barely been training, jumping straight to enhancements.
There's nothing respectable about taking gear at 16 years old.
Yeah.
Period.
The rise of people using steroids while claiming they're natural, or just eat chicken, broccoli and rice, is fueling unrealistic expectations, leading many to give up on their fitness routines altogether. Reckless.
Yeah, this reminds me so much. Like back, I think, how old must I have been? I feel like I must have been like 16 or something. I don't know when V-Shred like first popped up, but he would use like Brad Pitt as an example. He would say things like, actors have to cut out quote unquote the fluff. They just do the thing that they know works. Because they have to get from being out of shape to in shape in 6 months, because that's like the time of their next role or whatever. The fluff, cutting out the fluff means going on steroids. Like, he didn't want to say it, I guess, and he was obviously a grifter. He's still a grifter, I'm pretty sure. I think, assuming he's still around. But yeah, cutting out the fluff means going on steroids. There's literally no one that can put on this amount of muscle in 6 months if they're like skinny. Like, to put it into perspective, this is like, there's some actors that put on like what, 30 pounds of muscle within, you know, let's say within even like 6 months, like 6 to 12 months, 30 pounds of muscle. You are lucky if you can put on 10 pounds of muscle in a year as a natural. Put it into perspective, Ronnie Coleman, and I think also Jay Cutler, are two of the best ever bodybuilders to have existed, and their genetics let them pack on like 50 pounds of muscle within 1 year. So you mean to tell me that Brad Pitt, is this Brad Pitt? No, I don't forget who his name is. Is he Brad Pitt? I don't know any fucking names off the top of my head. I don't know why. Fuck, what was his name? I don't remember. Whatever. This guy, if he goes from being out of shape or somewhat out of shape to this in 6 months, he has better genetics than Ronnie Coleman. Why is he not a professional bodybuilder then? Why is he an actor? I guess maybe because he makes more money. But like, if you make that, but this, he's not even like an outlier. This happens all the time in Hollywood, where some dude who didn't do any sort of training gains randomly 30 pounds of muscle in like 6 months, like 20 to 30, maybe even more. You mean to tell me that they have better genetics? These people in Hollywood just happen to have better genetics than Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler? There's absolutely no way. It's a joke that these people don't just confess. I mean, I guess they can't. They probably contractually are not allowed to. And steroids are illegal, but as far as I'm aware, no one is like hunting down people who are going on steroids, admitting to going on steroids, as far as I'm aware. So.
Rice is fueling unrealistic expectations, leading many to give up on their fitness routines altogether. Reckless performance-enhancing drug use and poor mental health. Perhaps a greater issue is not physique inflation, but deflation.
Day one in gym.
TRT or steroids to gain a bit of muscle and look good. Patience is a dying art on social media.
For all the years up to this point, what people focused on was nutrition, workout routines. There is such a disturbing trend right now where those search terms and even those interests have been replaced by TRT, SARMs, peptides, Ozempic.
A recent study found that the fitness advice given by the most followed fitness influencers is often either harmful or lacks credibility. Hardly a surprise when the most extreme stuff rises to the top. Fitness is becoming less about health and more about performance art. A hyper-reality crafted to...
This is the kind of thing that pisses me off too, because I remember when I was first trying to start getting in shape. I don't know who the video, I don't even want to call them out necessarily, because I'm sure they're like a decent person, but there was a video that I saw. I feel like I mentioned this on stream before, but I can't remember. There was a person that I saw who was like, if you want a big chest like mine, and he had like a good chest, right? He's obviously been training for several years. If you want a big chest like mine, this is what you do. And he did like a 15 minutes straight of different push-ups. And it's like, if you're out of shape, you're not gonna do 15 minutes of push-ups straight. Even if you're in shape, you're not gonna do 15 minutes of push-ups straight. Like, unless you specifically train to do that kind of activity, you're not gonna do it. And it's still, I would still imagine it takes like a year probably to get to that level of consistency. And assuming you even have good form, which he did, he was just, yeah, they basically weren't really even good push-ups, but people just straight up lie about what they're doing. This is, listen, I don't, let's say even say that this guy, I forget what his name is, Ashton Hall. Let's say that he even does any of this. He did not get to the point that he is now by doing this. This is what he does now because it works for him. Let's say, again, assuming he does it. He does it now because he likes it, because he feels it actually does something for him. But this isn't how he got here. You don't start out going to the gym like 6 days out of the week. Like, you probably start with like 2. Or even just 1 if you really can't do it that much. Like 1 or 2. Ideally 2. And then move up to 3 if you can. You don't start off. You know, it's like trying to say, I want to get good at like being comfortable with heights, so you went skydiving. How about you just like go up on a hill somewhere? Why would you go to the immediate extreme thing? It just makes no sense.
Views. This is why people are suggesting that fitness influencers are a plague on getting fit. It's why what Martin Birkin coined f***arounditis is still such a problem. The tendency to avoid consistent effort and focus on unproductive activities, resulting in a lack of progress towards a goal. It's not one person's fault, but a deeper consequence of fitness social media. If you're not shredded, you have a dad bod. Bear in mind, many of these people are Hollywood superheroes, some of which have probably taken steroids. And this is literally Superman. However, a large reason these sort of posts go viral.
And this is literally all you want: a little facial hair, a little muscle, a little fat, a little muscle. I can give you maybe a little fat on like maybe his stomach, which we can't see. I think I've seen the full photo of this. He's not shredded per se, but he is obviously lean. When we talk about shredded, we're talking about like being able to see his veins on his stomach and stuff. He's not that point. And it's like, it's that simple. Okay, cool. Let me see your body first then. Do you look like the female equivalent of this? Probably not. Probably not even close. If you're making this sort of post, chances are you have like a mid physique, just in general. Sorry to say, but it's true. You don't get to make this demand unless you actually have something similar.
Viral is because there's such wild takes. Regardless, there's a clear rising pressure for men. A study found 22% of men, aged 18 to 24, show signs of muscle.
Wait, what did that say? Dad bod? For Jason Momoa.
A study found.
Yeah, this is still not a dad bod. He has a tiny bit of a stomach, but this is still not a dad bod.
Found 22% of men, aged 18 to 24, show signs of muscle-focused eating disorders. Even the godfather of American fitness grew concerned about the mental benefits of exercise being neglected, as the television was first invented.
Well, this is what I think. People have gotten so far away from the natural way they should be living that they have lost the ability to be happy anymore. Because you cannot separate the mind and the body. It's an impossibility. Exercise is not only to make you more beautiful, more glamorous, but the therapeutic value of exercise, how it relieves nervous tension, how it increases your pep, your energy, and your vitality. That's the wonders of exercise.
This is why for my own transformation, I limited the time I spent on social media, and it helped a ton. I didn't end up looking like Ashton Hall, perhaps because I didn't wake up at 3 AM, but I'm no longer built like
steroids
because I actually stuck to my routine.
You only fail if you stop.
Gym inflation might be a thing on social media and in comment sections, but in reality, things seem to be heading the other way. Most of the people mocking top-tier physiques or real fitness progress are just online too much, caught up in an echo chamber, inflated by physique inflation. That's why curating your media diet is crucial. Follow people who actually benefit you, not negatively warp your perspective.
The term influence means to have an effect on the character or development of someone. Be mindful of who you follow and be careful of who you let influence you.
Be proud of your own progress and remember that a vast industry profit.
I can't bench 315. Most people don't even exercise regularly.
Security. In other words, it's best to focus on your own habits, because it's hard to worry about other people's grass being greener when you're more focused on watering your own.
Yeah. Well, that ended very abruptly. The fuck? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I had to go through quite a bit myself, just trying to get out of the headspace of having to look extremely good. I just want to look healthy. More than anything, I'm just trying to be healthy. I want to be able to live comfortably into old age, and again, eventually be there for the family I want to start one day. It really fucking sucks that people don't see that that's the point of all this. It's also, I feel like more than anything, and this is like no disrespect, a lot of it has to do with the people that are like this hardcore into it. They believe genuinely that women want these physiques, and sometimes they do. I'm not gonna say that they don't, or that they never do. But the harsh reality is, these people who say that this is what women want have never talked to a woman. And I know that because I talk almost exclusively to women in, you know, as far as like my friend circle. And they do not want these sort of things. They just want someone that takes care of themselves and is a decent person. I mean, that's what they want. They don't need you to be shredded. So if you're trying to convince yourself and others that you need to be some sort of bodybuilder in order to get girls, you've literally never had a woman in your life. Like, of any sort in your life. Yeah, that's just the truth. So it's like, it's people who have never talked to a woman trying to give other people advice on how to get women, and it's fucking stupid. That's just the truth. But yeah, it's fine if you want to look better, but don't destroy yourself to look better. Alright, so I just wanted to watch that on stream. We went on a little bit longer than I intended for that. I guess I got a little caught up on some things, but hey. Hopefully that was a fun video to watch and enjoyable. I always like reacting to that sort of thing, trying to give my take on it. Hopefully people enjoy it. But now, because Nightreign added an enhanced version of one of the bosses, we're gonna go ahead and check that out here on stream. I've played against it a couple times. I'll be honest, it's not really that much different than... I mean, it's different. It's obviously different, but I would say that Adele is the easiest boss in the game, and I still honestly think that he's the easiest. Even his stronger version is easier, I would say. Let's go ahead and switch over to that. Although it was weird trying to get it like actually set up and actually play the game with the enhanced Adele, because it didn't show up. I think you have to like play online, which I just didn't play online because I don't play with anybody. In this game, I do everything solo. So I had to like turn online mode on, which you can still play solo while in online mode, but I didn't know that you could do that. So I was like getting frustrated, trying to be like, why the hell is everyone saying that this is a thing and it's not? But yeah. Alright, so let me just look at my relics are again. As attack fit. Okay, so I've actually changed up my setup a little bit here. I believe this is the... which one is it? This is the one that I've been using usually. But I haven't been... well... which one was I using just now? Yeah, this is the one that I was using usually. But honestly, like, I love it especially because I love Death's Poker and I've been able to get it kind of consistently. I feel like Death's Poker is just the best for Wilder, but you get these soot-covered Wilder's Urn and sealed Wilder's Urn. These are, you can buy these when you get the for like the currency from beating these enhanced bosses. So I want to try one of them. I want to try this one. I would usually play with the one that gives you the chilling mist on your greatsword at the start, but I don't know if I mean, it's only kind of good if you intend to. It's Caligo's thing, the one that I usually use. And it's only ever good if you actually use Frost, which I don't always. And apparently this affinity thing is actually kind of busted, so I'm gonna try it out. Also, apparently, for some reason, you get a buff every time. This is the amulet I put on, or one of them was from the final boss, which gives you. Why are you moving around so much? Jesus. Like added affinity anytime you switch weapons, but if you just swap from two hand to one hand, it gives you that buff for some reason. Like you get like an attack buff or something. I don't know. Fucking weird. They really need to just like give you the numbers for some of this stuff. It's so dumb that you don't always know. Like they give you the numbers for like the oops. They give you the numbers sometimes, and other times they don't for some reason. I don't know. It's lame. Also, I learned that apparently this chest has a chance to give you a sword. Whoops. A stone sword key, which I've actually been bothering to do that. Because I don't typically do the Everjails. Actually, wait, I have a flail. Isn't flail strike damage? Yes, it is. Yeah, apparently these guys are weak to strike damage. Ooh. Stop. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Reduced FP cost? Sure. Okay. Head over to this thing. So I think that hint, I've been trying to figure it out, because I haven't really been looking a whole ton for this game, not gonna lie. I've just been watching other people's videos. But I haven't heard anyone talk about what that hint is. I'm pretty sure it tells you where the tree is gonna be. So I should just avoid, honestly, this bottom area and leave, because you want to not be like in the general. Okay, that was dumb. You don't want to be in the circle, the first circle, because it's just a waste of time. Like, you're gonna be here eventually because the circle forces you to be there, so I may as well just leave. Couldn't you? I've also been killing these mobs more, and I've been able to like consistently get to like level 15 as like a result of just better pathing, killing the small mobs whenever they're around. Not always, but usually kill some of them along the way. If they're like easy, like I don't know about these guys. I think these guys maybe are a little bit tougher. I know they're fine. Yeah, like 1800 for just that one guy. Really not bad. It's not always a good expecting to spend your time on them, but especially when you're like running into like the second circle. See, okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and check out this place quickly, and then we can like head there after. Use the R2 to start. Thank you. There we go. Just a better greatsword, I guess. I can't remember which. I think it might have been Knight's greatsword, and then I upgraded it or something. But one of these greatswords gave me. It had bleed on it, and oh, you're the tough one. You're the tough bat. There's always a tough bat there. Alright, whatever. You're annoying flying. It had a skill that let you like throw a bolt of wind, and I didn't know, but if you have bleed and also that skill, the skill damage actually just lets you do bleed. Yeah, it lets you do that status, which I think is pretty cool. Because I think that's what happened. Stop it. Christ. I fucking hate that guy with a crossbow. So dumb. It's so dumb how strong he is. Come here. Oh, pierce the rain. Had to leave? No. Kind of struggling a little bit, actually, not gonna lie. Maybe there'll be something here, though. Could also head into the mines if I really want to. We are against Adele. So having poison would be ideal. Oh, red hippo. Red hippo. Hippo. Golden hippo. Hippo's easy. Sleep in madness resistance. Don't really need that. That was really unfortunate. That luckily has barely any damage though. Pretty cool that the Wraith did a decent bit of damage there. Ow. Yeah, not again this time. Such a weird looking eye he has. I guess hippos all have weird eyes. There we go. Increase runes? Sure. Never mind having more runes. Could head here. Headless Knights, okay. I think that chest there has a chance of getting a stone sword. Not a good chance, but it is a chance. Inseparable sword. Inseparable is better, because Adele has resistance to fire, I learned. He has no resistance to holy or magic, though. What the fuck? What stopped me? That piece of wood? I should be able to get this. Possibly the runes next to it. Oh, this is a fucking thing again, isn't it? Yeah. I hate these golems, honestly. I mean, they're cool. They are easy, but at the same time, like, they're given such a claustrophobic area for how big they are. Yeah, Stormblade. That's what it was called. It's called Stormblade. Hey, game, relax. I don't know why it... Let's see if I can get this in time. This should be the Fire Missoula guys, right? Yeah, for some reason playing online makes me lag more. Okay. There we go. More runes, sure. Okay. Not bad. These... So... So because I have a little bit extra time, I'm gonna go walk around and see if I can't kill some tiny mobs. Oh, Teddy. What's up with YouTube? Unfortunately, not very many small mobs around. There's some crabs, I guess. Actually, wait, there's some guys here. Yeah. They send you the notif. Weird. I don't know, YouTube just is fucking dumb sometimes. I learned that you could do that. Apparently I think if you fall from higher, then it like... I think if you fall from higher, you do more damage, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Pretty slow walking, right? I was gonna say, where's the tree? Gaping Dragon. Ow. Cool. Oh. I'm doing alright. How are you? Had a decently productive day so far. Oops. Oh, what the? You're not. You haven't fell? Oh. Now you fell. Better now? That's good. Which? Alright. Restore FP? Sure. We'll take them. What's this? Lightning bolt. Sure. Don't need that. Alright, we'll head here. Yeah, this cozy. I do like that. Okay. And not our best performance. I think we're not getting very lucky with the loot, not gonna lie. But we are in a decent position to head over to the crater. That was close. About to not make it. Okay, so I have banished knights. Yeah. Hello. Okay, can you not? Great, they killed me. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Last one. Nope. Oh, interesting. That's actually crazy. Oh, never mind. I don't know what happened. It looked like my own skill, my own like weapon art let me get my own FP back, so like I could use it for free kind of. I think that did happen. But I might need to like attack them a couple times first beforehand. Yeah. Rewatch the intro. Yeah, I usually actually cut out my reactions because I don't want people taking my words out of context, but I don't think there's anything really to take out of context in that reaction there. I'm not gonna cut out the reaction from the intro, the VOD. No worries. No, I'm saying I won't take the intro out of this video, out of this VOD. I'm just saying I have before because I don't want people to take my words out of context. You never know how weird people get about stuff, you know. There we go. Perfect. We got the best web. I've gotten Ordovis with great sword against this guy all 3 times now. Okay. Ouch. You need to stomp that. You. I'm here. More likely to stance break. That's good. Game. I don't know why sometimes the game just refuses to let me actually interact with the thing. What? Oh god. Look. Game? Okay. Lamberg? Don't need that. Bye. Easy. Ordovis just makes everything easy. I have a legendary Ordovis. Ow. Why did you attack so fast? What the fuck was that? You usually never attack that fast. Old Scarab. More rooms to... Really? That's interesting. Hello, Leon. No worries. Oh, come on. This attack. I hate this attack. Ow. Okay, no, you're not doing that again. Stop. Stupid lizard. Ouch. Throw a fucking knife at him. Doing it again? Seriously? Ow. GTA Online. I still never played GTA 5. I probably should before GTA 6 comes out. It's gonna be next year, right? Okay, wait. I need to go fight that thing. And I think we can take this to go over to the beast. Fuck. It's not gonna take me far enough. Damn it. I mean, let me kill these guys, I guess. I mean, I really wanted to play, but by the time I even got a PC good enough to handle it, I just wasn't interested anymore. Or that interested anymore. Also, the game has like 1,000 fucking DLCs, you know? We'll get level 15, it's fine. looks so dumb. What the fuck? He yanked him off the cliff like that. Heroes Battlegrounds? Which game is that again? That's so overpowered. Bye. Well, that was easy. Oh, it's a Rolex-ing, okay. Yeah, still never played. Okay. Well, let's hope this goes well. I do like this fight. There you go. Not a bad start so far. Get out. Oh. Oops. I almost got hit by that. Ah. That was almost a no-hit run, by the way. That was my first time getting hit. Nope, don't do that. Yeah, fucking Adele. I love Adele, but he's like the easiest Night Lord in the game. Look at a screenshot. Seems like Gale will go crazy in this. You know, I actually beat Dark Souls 3 quite a few times, but I didn't go through the DLC. I think I did go to the DLC a little bit, but I didn't really like it. I forget what part I got to, though. The Sky is a Galaxy. I love the skyboxes in this game. But yeah, that's pretty fun. Again, like Adele's pretty easy. Should we do another one, I wonder? Killing you. I mean, hey, maybe that's just something for me to play on stream. After all, some of the bosses from this game are from Dark Souls 3, right? Let's go again. Twin Demon Princes? I mean, yeah, I played Dark Souls 3, just never the DLC, or not much of the DLC. I did fight the boss. I got at least as far as killing that dude and his daughter. I got past that, at least. Yeah, I think it was, I remember, like, I don't know what it was. It looked like an ashen city of some sort. It had like a dragon or something that was like, it had multiples of them that were like shooting at me from very far away. Oh, that's a drag heap, okay. Stop spinning. Game. We keep doing this. Thank you. Fuck, who are you? Nobody. Next area. How far in the DLC did I get then if I met the dreg heap? What does that area look like? It's like oracles. Is it oracles? No, I probably would hear them by now. Oh, it's more these guys. Okay. Let's kill a couple of you, then down here. There you go. Guarding, defeating enemies restores FP? Sure. Oh my god, really? So lame. So lame that I... spawn directly on the thing. On the circle for the day. Okay. This guy again. I got seppuku, really? No need the perfume. All bosses, I could do that. Hey Daz, how are you? Uh-oh. Ouch. Well, I did that intentionally for a couple reasons. Because, I don't know why, but for some reason in the video, it was very choppy. The video was just extremely choppy for some reason, I don't know why. So I didn't want people to see that as much, and also... Also just the fact that, like I have to be a little bit careful, you know, with YouTube being weird about ASMR and stuff. I think I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, definitely make more ASMR stuff. I want to make more like roleplays again, like with some sort of premise rather than just ASMR trigger stuff, but I haven't had the time. way. Go. I had to check what's going on in the tower. Yeah, you can like clamor. It's called clamoring, like the technical term. I like it. I hope they use this sort of movement in the future games. Fuck, it's fucking trolls again. I hate the trolls. Why is it always trolls? Why can't it be Crucible Knights? Oh, come on. Seriously? It's such a big waste of time. Well, I mean, climbing is one word for it, but I think the like video game term of picking yourself up on a ledge is called clamor. Let me check what's up here. I'm not gonna fight it, but I have to look, just in case it's worth my time. That's fucking him again. Sure. Parkour. Wait, really? I always wondered about that. I wondered why they haven't done something like that. But I guess they did. I just didn't know. Like shuffling my seat so much, trying to get into like a comfortable position. I think I have to just hold on. Let me... I'm gonna stand up. I don't know if I sound any different, hopefully not. But I'm just gonna stand up for a little bit, because I think to find a good position to sit down. I don't really need these. Game. There you go. Finally, it took so long. second. Sound fine, okay. Thank you. Letting me know. Oh, what the fuck? How'd they hit me? I guess that's, it's weird. That's not a jumpable attack, even though it's a ground slam. There we go. Cool. Oh. Oh yeah, that one. I don't think I've ever picked up that one before. That one, the summon those from death or something. Every now and then a group of skeletons will just appear and like all at once attack the enemy you're attacking. There we go. Ow. Stop that. Also, I just read, good at killing dragons. I mean, it depends. I feel like the dragons in this game are pretty easy compared to what they've been like before. There's just a lot of them. This. Okay, that was stupid. Where are you? Oh, okay. I have no idea even what I'm looking at, but okay. Also, I did see that thing up there. It was like someone's corpse, like a bunch of items on it. It's fine. I'm fine not using their stuff. Oh. You, Jesus Christ. I miss having our Dovis. Bitch, fucking fall over. Okay, whatever. Just eat, I guess. I have a secret ladder. Wasn't there another boss like that in the base game that was really weird to get to? A secret boss that was really weird to get to? Like, it wouldn't be out of place for Dark Souls to do something like that. How? Bro, please. Stop being such a bitch. Ruinous Flame. Ruinous Flame is a... Is Ruinous Flame also a greatsword? It is. Oh man, we just got a huge upgrade. Bro. Stop. Well, getting any weapon that has frost is really, really good, which Ruinous Flame does, because then I can just frost proc and then reset it with the fire. Incantations, don't care. There you go. Seriously? This fucking attack again, bro? Come on. I hate this boss. They should just... Why did they give this fucking attack to this guy? Seriously. Yeah. There we go. Fuck off. This is what we're looking for. Fucking Death Poker, bro, is gonna be so good. And we got it just in time, too. This is hands down like the best weapon for Wilder, in my opinion. Like, it's not even close. It's just so fucking good. Let's see if I can't go fight the beast over there. Please tell me I have time to fight this thing. Hey, come here. Bro, what the fuck is the point of that thing if you don't always get procced by it, bro? That damage. Ow. Ouch. Getting greedy. Should not have gotten hit that many times. We can probably kill this demi-human queen in time. So Death Poker is even better than that first one we got because Death Poker has Frost on it innately. Okay, what the fuck? Whereas the first... Jesus Christ. What the fuck? That looked really weird. She was on the cliff. Can I get up, please? Thank you. Thank you. And you. Alright, level 15. Don't need to kill anyone anymore, because I already have max level, but I could try and go kill the other demi-human if I have time. I probably don't, do I? Also, if I remember correctly, Adele is actually super weak to Frost. He like procs super frequently with it. And he's resistant to bleed, so... in time. Cool. That was easy. So we have reduced spell FP. Spell FP. Fuck that. Get out of my way. Chain attack, skill attack, chain attack, improve incantations. No one cares. Right. Feeling pretty good about this. Bye. Oh, thank you, Leon. Glad you're having a good time. Love seeing you guys in the chat. If I'm not responding to everything, it's because this game requires so much focus and attention, but I'm not like ignore you guys on purpose if you don't see me respond to something. Goodbye. Bro. So easy. Don't need that. Art attacks, we don't really need that either, but whatever. Yeah, this game in particular really needs a lot of focus. Ouch. Out. Ooh. No, thank you. Tornado. His music has like a electric guitar or something in it, I think. You can barely hear it because of all the noise though. Ow. He killed me? Yeah. He procced my thing. Okay. I should have drank this before I got inside the thing, I feel like. Metal. Hey. Goodbye. Take a snapshot of that. took a screenshot of that one. God, I love Death Poker. Death Poker is just so good, dude. That's like the only thing that could have made it better if I was using the Caligo's artifact. It's like, it's just crazy good on Wilder. Specifically if you have that talent, that thing that makes you use fire whenever you attack after the skill. Because that way you just keep resetting the frost and you keep proccing it over and over and over and over. In fact, if you have that thing on fire, the Death Poker on fire, that little poke for the skill, if you hit them with it, that alone resets the proc. So you can just continue to slam down like over and over. Hit the proc over and over. Okay, so this is the new shop. The point of these enhanced bosses is so that you can get currency, a new currency to get different stuff here. You can also get like some of these. I've already bought a couple. And you can get the some of the skins, like for just way easier. I think it's cool. The only one I really want is Darkness for the Recluse though. Even then, I think I have enough money to buy it right now. And the other point of this currency is to force the Shifting Earth, which I guess actually mine ran out, didn't it? Yeah, it doesn't say if Shifting Earth is on the right now. Forcing Crater is just so good. I should really play it with the other ones. I just like Crater the most, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be done here. Let's head over to Subnautica then. Those are two really good runs. Two really good Adele runs there. It's basically arc-tempered monsters from Monster Hunter. I like the general path that they're going. I feel like there's some things in this game that still just like, I don't know why they did that. And there's still some glitches. Like, for example, I was fighting... what the fuck is his name? Noster? The moth and the scorpion. I died, got revived, but for some reason the boss was literally out of bounds. He just stayed out of bounds. And he couldn't get back in. He was like constantly charging at me, but he couldn't get back in. Because there's like an invisible wall or something. So that sucks. I also went down one time and just wouldn't get back up, even though I had a revive. GG's. So there are absolutely some weird glitches that need to get fixed. Oh yeah, off stream, I looked up where the exterior grow beds are, so we can start like farming some plants in this game. I know now where the interior ones are as well. We can like head over there and grab them. Because I think I know the general direction. From what I understand, if Delta Station is like southeast of us slightly. Yes, you have that stuff. This is decoration, this one. I need spotlights to like light them up. Make them easier to see in the dark. But I have some plants growing and stuff. I need to grab more titanium for that. just move that thing with my head. Get these done. This will be like my actual like farm bed, and then the other ones that I have there I'll switch out to be like decorative. But this is my actual farm. What? Need one more titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We still have our boomerang friend. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be his name is Ben. Ben the boomerang here. That's just what he does. He just floats there. Okay. So because maps. So Delta Station is southeast of us. So that means like we're right around here. And this one, I think this is Station 0 or something. This is the one that we need to go to in order to get the exterior stuff and probably some more decorative stuff. Oh yeah, I found a bench. Apparently at Delta Station there's like some benches, so this is what we have now. I would still rather there be a couch, but this is what we have for now. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Let's head out. Go over to northeast. See if we can't find that station. We can also explore way more the depths now that we have the deep sea modules. So we can basically go anywhere, almost. Like I can even go down to that area that that Margaret is at. And just like explore. Probably take my mantis there or something. And we have to see if we can't find a way up here. This. Ooh, this looks interesting. Is this how I get to the station? Oh, there's a light there. Aha! I did find the station. Nice. So look, they actually added a fucking map. I can't see myself on it, but they actually did add it, for fuck's sake. That's a step in the right direction. Destroy him? Why would I destroy him? Also, can I make this? Bulkhead door.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Oh, vending machine. Oh yeah, so a bit more context for the story. We know our sister is dead, apparently. Like, it literally just says it here. And Altera blamed it on her for negligence. But that's why we're here. We're trying to figure out how she died.
Motivational posters were banned from ZennaWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Oh. The water filtration thing already, huh? That's cool. Ooh, I see something I like. Hello. And here's the interior grow bins. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, body heat. I thought that said food 74. I was like, that's the most OP thing I've ever seen. I guess I don't really need this many. There's a couple, is fine. Anything else? Oh yes, the dome glass. A glass dome. Finally. This is gonna be for my home.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Huh. Yes.
Potato. You were a good cat.
Why am I commenting about the cat and not the fact that that's my sister in the thing?
My darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored? When your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Hey, Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
It looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What? What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids? I'll turn this off now. While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries. And we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Lil wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them, Voltairean.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Even that's interesting, because these things are like super advanced technologically speaking, right? Even this thing was quite skeptical about letting them know, even though they should easily be able to handle Altera, theoretically. Is this stalagmite? Why is it green? Hold on a second. Let me change the thumbnail for this VOD so people can know that we're playing Below Zero. There you go. Maker.
Alan, what is this place?
It is architect technology. Standard for my people.
Well, nothing that your people do is standard to me. What is it?
This facility provides the means for rapid travel.
It seems to be inactive.
Without a vessel of my own, this site is not of any great utility.
I see.
They have teleportation. Yes. Surprised they can't teleport just on their own. Oh yeah, this is a teleporter. Okay. I guess we come back here when he has his body then. Nothing I can seem to find around here. Yeah, this is for later then, I guess. I'm guessing this is why they don't wanna call this place Zero. Maybe they just wanted to make sure no one got here. Keep the portal a secret. Oh well. Well, we got what we came here for. And more, actually. Pretty good. Pretty good expedition. I do still lack an aquarium, but we do have now the beginnings to our...
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
We do still need our aquarium, but we have the beginnings of our... our garden.
Outpost Zero is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. And not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. but I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
Wonder what he was afraid of. For them to find them. Is being exploited. Does seem odd. A being intelligent enough to have not even needed a mortal body anymore would be afraid of mortals.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, this is empty, right? Yeah. Right? And the beginning of our new area. Provides structural support and prevents flooding. I mean, like... What do you mean structural support? You mean this is like a... thing in here? For this place? No? Where the hell do I put this? There's no way this is a hatch, right? It would be in the other category. No. Okay. It's weird. Wonder what that's for. Interior grow bed, indoor grow bed. We also have the basic beds now. We can go like this. Oops. Or what do you want to do? Like this? It is a little off center. I don't even know if I want this thing here, to be honest with you. Let's get rid of it for now, because I don't even know if we're gonna be able to make the aquarium with the size that we've given ourselves here. We'll see. I know where the aquarium is, generally. Also, what the hell? Turns seawater into water and salt. Oh, where the hell do I put this? Oh. Well, I guess now I have a bigger reason to not have that there. Put that there for now. Interesting. So how do we want to do this then? Want to have two? Oh no. But I wanted to have this here so I can cover up the damn thing there. So what the hell is this? Poster? Why is it a question mark? Oh. Okay. One thing at a time. Can this not work at the same time? No, not like that. I can't put it here either. Put it like this. Sure. To make things look a little bit more an actual living area. Put this up here. There you go. Then we can head in. We'll have this one for something else later. These are like working, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. We need aerogel, so we need ruby and gel sack. We need to get more gel sacks. What do we need for the filtration system? More titanium, copper. Alright, water should no longer be an issue for us. Maybe we make two? I don't know. I don't know. We can make just a second one just in case. Oh. Can I plant this? Ooh. Horseshoe shrub. Looks horrifying, but okay. We need one more. These. One more of these. Where is it? There you go. Alright. So, I see. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I know where to get the, like, the large aquarium, but I just need to find the shipwreck that contains it first. Also, I can make ion batteries. Yeah, I can make ion batteries. Then ion power cell. I mean, I have all the stuff for this. Maybe the game will like tell me to go somewhere after I get all that. I do have to head there. Actually, wait, no, I think I already went there. Maybe I didn't? Not sure. Then... Oops. Let's get some rubber. Where's the rubber? Here we go. I don't know what I'll need this for. I will need it eventually though. Charge 1000. Can I put this in here? I can. Cool. Huh. Okay, so these have 2 power cells. I thought I had 1. I swear I only made them with 1, but they have 2. In. Right then. Let's maybe go and head over to that artifact thing then. Because why not? We'll take our prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably shouldn't have to worry about our battery anymore though, with just that ion battery. Iron power cell, I guess. We'll be needing to grab a grapple hook mod as soon as we can. If only that power cell though let us upgrade our jet boost. Would have been pretty cool. Wait a second, I can fly with this thing? Kind of. Kind of briefly. We're heading to the vent garden. Okay. Hell? Oh, this is the thing again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Can head down though. Hello. Oh, thank you.
The nearby spires are substantial thermal vent structures, hospitable to coral formation.
You're still following me? Weirdo. Goes so fucking low now. Imagine I probably can't or shouldn't go down here though with my just.
With this artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people. They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
What is this, diamond? Oh yeah. Oh wait, I probably can come down here then with my bronze suit if there's diamond here, but I have more diamond than I know what to do with, so probably don't need it. A lot of diamond here too. Not sure what I need uranite for. I don't remember that from the first game, what I needed it for, if anything. Alright, cool. We got that. Now then, from here, oops. I find lead, I definitely need to mine it. Titanium, right? Titanium. Titanium is not really needed. Lead is always a hassle though. What is this? More titanium? More titanium, damn it. Wait, what do I have in my storage? Nothing. Good. Just had to make sure that I cleared that out earlier. Let's go pay Margaret a visit. Wait a second. This is what I'm looking for, isn't it? Hold on. Is this the Mercury? If this is the Mercury, then this was the place I need to go to for the aquarium.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my seat anchor. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, But he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went flat. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Oxygen.
I don't think she ever woke up. Could be wrong though. I need to come back here with a propulsion gun, because that thing is in the way. Let me set that there. Where is it? Ah, propulsion cannon, I still need to find it. Surprised I haven't found it yet. Maybe I will down here. I'm guessing the mercury, maybe the mercury was here when the gun was still active, because they described something like the gun, as far as I'm aware. Something ready, like something hot. Then suddenly they're flying out of the ship. That was a description that we got last time too, I think. Okay, so last time we were here we got a warning about a Leviathan. This is the Crystal Cave biome. What is this? Torpedo arm. Already have this. I need a grappling arm. There you are.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oop. My recording ended. Yeah, okay. That's fine, we don't really need the core recording.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think it's called the Shadow Leviathan. Fuck. Damn. That came out of nowhere. Is that why they're called that? Did that thing just cloak? No, don't do that, you idiot. Damn it. Well, actually, it didn't hit my vehicle. It hit me, though. It didn't one-shot me though. I thought that was a one-shot. Not gonna lie, the Reaper I think is still the freakiest out of all the Leviathans. Even these guys aren't that creepy. Oh wait, this is, I know this area. We're in the other area now. So this is the same Leviathan then. If I kill this thing, then it shouldn't respawn. Little centipede looking guy. I can go deeper. That's what I need. Wait, this is the prawn Super Bowl. You're dumb. Go ahead and save here. Gotta go deeper. Pick it up. Here we go. Not really even sure what I'm looking for. I need a propulsion cannon, but these are all for the prawn suit. Which, granted, would be pretty cool. I don't remember that being in the first game. Another one, huh? Interesting. Silver. I'll go ahead and mine 1 silver. It didn't make mining any less miserable in this game though. Still so slow. I feel like it really shouldn't be. Come on. Go. All right. What the hell are you? Oh? Are you like some sort of seagrass? This looks weird. Some kyanite couldn't hurt. Four more. I think. Oh man, that's it. I need nickel more than anything, not silver. Fuck. Maybe getting a little bit more. Punch it. There you go. Getting a bit more kyanite. That's probably not bad. Not a bad idea. Probably going for like another 20 minutes or so. Ah, okay. And we'll call it there. By the way, in July, I'll probably make a Discord server for the patrons, and then you'll probably be able to catch me there, just hang out there. Because there are some times where I want to stream, but I'm just not feeling good. So probably during those times, that's probably where I would be. You know, where I'm just like I don't feel like I have the energy to stream, but I want to be around. That's probably what I'll end up doing. That'll probably be in July though. Oh. Slap that thing with my face. Alright, just gonna have to find our way out of here.
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Huh. Interesting. Something below, huh? Down here? Why were you not saying anything before? Oh, that was magnetite, wasn't it? Yeah, inventory full. That's where I was, wasn't it? Or... isn't it? No, this is different. What's this? Nothing. Poly cage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Guess I can't point out exactly where it is though. Maybe I'll just head out first, and we can come back here. I feel like a little bit more prepared. Or is it this area that you want to go to? What area is it? All they said was under, but not where under. Good thing this thing is got some hops. We haven't seen a Leviathan for a while now. Heck is that? Whoa. Can't scan that. This is cool. Is this the crystal? Ooh, there we go. There's another Leviathan.
Sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, here we go. I can't go in this thing.
This is the fabrication facility where we will construct my next phone. We must first locate all the necessary components. You should focus on that.
You didn't even know what this place was, but you're telling me what to focus on?
I am trying to encourage you.
I see. Diamond polyalanine. Architect skeleton. I see. I need to bring them here. Okay. Architect instructor. Alright. Very heavily guarded. Those things are quite aggressive though. Not going to lie. Maybe I should grab this though. Grab some nickel while I'm here. No, we'll need it. I don't know for what though. Go. Titanium. Titanium. The game really wants me to build a base here. Giving me titanium and copper and stuff. Magnetite is also good. Couple spaces left. I wonder if Margaret knows that this stuff is here. That's why she is here, so that she can prevent Altera from coming here. Try and make our way back out again. Yeah. Underwater cave, diamond base. I guess we try to make our way that way. We are seeing these again though, so we're in familiar territory. This looks familiar. Yeah, I think we're out, aren't we? Or soon. Soon to be. Mind? Away? Ah, right. This is where we evaded him the first time. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Now we're in the right area. Not going the way we came in, but... works nonetheless. Yeah, punch that big ass sea bug. It's very much a centipede, isn't it? Need to get out of here. I can survive one more attack, but I'd rather not get attacked again. I think Chase pretty far. So we found the ultra late game place anyway. Also, we repair very slowly in this game. Wasn't it way faster before?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Alright. We can head home from here. There we are. I think we should be clear of Leviathan from here on. It is dark though. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it is. That's why. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. That was a pretty good expedition. When did I get the synthetic fibers? The hell? Oh, probably from that station, right? Yeah. Fibers. There we go. Alright. That was a good run. Didn't get as much done this time around. Wait, headlamp. Battery powered all environment headlamp. Interesting. I wonder if that replaces the rebreather. Which I don't really care if that's the case. Rebreather is way more important. I really need to find the propulsion cannon though. That's my biggest concern right now. That was slightly startling. Interesting. Cool. Right? I have way too much salt. We have a lot of food though. Yeah, look at this. 15 food and 8 health. This game health, really. His body heat. Interesting. So I think the best food so far then is a horseshoe shrub. That's cool. Alright. Anywho, that's gonna be it for today then. Thanks for watching, everyone. No, it wasn't a terribly long stream today. Or as late as the stream as we've been doing lately, but hopefully you had a good time. Not sure what my next stream is gonna be. I would like to watch some more, do some more React stuff in the near future. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Love you all, and I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.